The as-it-were thing he cares around right presently is getting her domestic, Savannah said of father Todd. Savannah Chrisley is advertising an upgrade on her guardians after mom Julie Chrisley's case was thrown out. The Chrisley Knows Best alum, 26, shared that her whole family, counting dad Todd Chrisley, is energized for Julie to be discharged from jail taking after her appeal. And at this time, Savannah famous that her father isn't considering around his possess offer being rejected. He's fine, she said on the Tuesday, July 2 scene of her Unlocked podcast. He was crying, like, upbeat tears knowing that mother might be domestic. That's the as-it-were thing he cares around right presently is getting her home. Savannah went on to praise Todd, 55, for caring more almost his spouse than himself. The previous veiled artist contender at that point said that her Julie, 51, being out will alter his life as well, indeed in spite of the fact that he will stay in jail. Mom clearly was grief-stricken for dad, but ideally she can come domestic, and after that she can go visit him, which will be a diversion changer, I think, for his by and large mental well-being, and for hers too, Savannah clarified. So I'm trusting that happens, but it was crazy. After the news of Julie's discharge broke, Savannah said her marketing specialist started accepting calls, almost shooting openings. She clarified that the family isn't prepared to consider that when her mother hasn't indeed returned domestic, however. I had a call with my marketing specialist nowadays since she fair had to call and, vent to me for a second, she said. She was like, can you accept the poo that individuals do? Clearly somebody, a generation company, come out to her and inquired in case my mom was select with a generation company, however. And Alexa Garcia was like, you do realize she's still in jail, correct? Including that being back on TV isn't what she's stressed around right now. Savannah said she trusts the open can see that they bounced to conclusions, judging the family when the legitimate fight started. If you go back to one of the podcasts at the very starting when we were talking about cancel culture, which is the bane of my presence, I completely abhor it. All the individuals canceling, all of us are the ones who have way as well numerous skeletons in their closet, she said. Just keep in mind, after you cancel somebody, you'll be following on the list if all your messy clothing was circulated out for the world to see. She proceeded. At the exceptionally starting when everybody was canceling us, I said, just hold up. In case something goes in our favor, all these individuals are gonna come out of the woodworks. They're gonna want to sign us to this, sign us to that, and see what's happening. So it kind of pisses me off, but at the conclusion of the day, it's the world that we live in. It's to the amusement industry. On June 21, a judge emptied Julie's 7-year jail sentence, expressing the case lacked adequate proof. Todd's conviction was maintained. We're satisfied that the court concurred that Julie's sentence was disgraceful, but we're clearly disillusioned that it rejected Todd's request, the Chrisley's lawyer Alex Small said in a statement shared with individuals. With this step behind us, we can presently challenge the couple's feelings based on the illicit look that begun the case. The family increases in value the preceded bolster they've gotten all through this prepare, and they're confident for more great news within the future.